Hi guys, this is Sonsonmushi, and I wanted to share a bit of what's been going on recently. So an update is that I wanted to dedicate the 9th to making all of the readings for the horoscopes for what the week of the 10th through the 16th would be like. But late at night, I had woken up from intense pain in my stomach or my colon, I guess. And it got really intense, and I tried to set up a bath, but I just felt worse and worse, and then I don't know. It was pretty bad, and then I woke up and it had gotten a little bit better, but then suddenly the pain started shooting up more and more throughout the morning, and it got to the point where I ended up asking my parents to take me to the ER, and my mom was like, okay, let's try a few things first, and then if not, we'll take you to the ER. And so she goes to the store, a pharmacy, to get some stuff to help with digestion. She ran into one of my doctors there, and so she told my mom that they actually had an opening, that my other doctor, Dr. Mai, is actually still at the naturopath clinic, and so my mom offered that we go to that appointment instead of the ER because she felt it would be more helpful. And I went there, and definitely they were more helpful than the ER would have been, but they were trying to declog my intestines basically, and it just no matter what wasn't working. And so then they filled out a paper so I could go get an ultrasound on my colon and intestines and everything, as well as a prescription for a Vicodin. And so yeah, spending this whole day with my mom driving around and me just everywhere in pain, and it was quite challenging. And then we got the Vicodin, and the results for the ultrasound come in on Monday. And so yeah, I got the Vicodin, and I got home around I want to guess 3 p.m. I don't really know, but I just slept and slept, and then it was 10 o'clock, and my mom had checked on me throughout the day, throughout the night, and got me some jiao, which is just rice and water and salt. It's just a rice porridge. I don't know, it kind of looks like this. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so it's just straight up rice. So I've been kind of taking a few bites on that. I'm sipping on water. I'm just hoping that my intestines declog. It feels like a giant pine cone is just jammed at the very end, and it causes a lot of pain. But I'm pretty optimistic about all this. I think I will recover soon. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys all know that, just to share my pain a bit, and to also let you guys know if my responses are a bit spotty, or if I'm not uploading a whole ton. It's mostly because of that. And I really wanted to spend all of yesterday or today, well now it's past midnight, but yesterday doing a bunch of those videos and stuff. And so now that I'm awake again, I'm catching up on some personal readings, namely just one, and then I'll do the rest later. And then now I want to catch up on the channel, so I'm just making this video update for you guys. And I'm gonna do the horoscope readings, and if you guys have any suggestions for pick a card readings, or anything like that, just let me know. I do plan on doing a twin flame check-in, soulmate love, whatever, check-in reading, for all of you guys on your journeys of love, for your twin flame journeys, because I'm sure it must be quite intense right now. And that's the other announcement. So right now, guys, is Mercury retrograde. So things like physical ailment or miscommunication, and fears and stuff coming up, or stuff that from the past coming up, anything like that. Mercury retrograde seems to be bringing up for a lot of people, so don't be alarmed, but you will, because it's very intense, but don't be alarmed. That's just the Mercury retrograde, and it ends December 6th, so the energy should shift for the better by December 6th. I think it's the 6th, something like that. I heard from Rainbow Harmony's channel. But yeah, it's supposed to set things up for really good opportunities for us for the future after Mercury retrograde. And I think there's a lot of opportunities during it as well. But it is going to be quite challenging, and I think we all have our own personal challenges to go through. And it just so happens that mine is more so on the physical end, and learning a lot about pain and just like how much there is in this world, and it just like makes me wish that nobody suffered. And it also makes me appreciative that however much I've been suffering, that that it's not, no, it still sucks, but it's not as much as like I know like my mom as an example on her journey, and many people and like animals and all of life. Like there's lots of suffering, and so it just gave me more perspective on it and more understanding on how I want to handle my diet and like my eating patterns and stuff, because it just was not worth it now. Like my family had brought home like chicken Alfredo, and I truly believe that has a lot to do with what is going on internally now. But I also wonder, like, had I not eaten it, would this have still happened? And I have an intuition that it would have, because I do have a lot of history with like stomach issues, and it was coming up over the last month and a half. So I think this was going to happen, and I'm just happy that it's happening now and I can work on it now and stuff like that. So I just really wanted to share this to let you guys know what's going on, and to let you guys know if you're going through any sort of difficulties, to keep going and do your best, and definitely try to reach out for help if you can. If it's physical ailment, definitely try to find the best help you can. I'm very lucky and was able to get like medical attention and stuff. If it's like love-based, emotional, mental, something where you kind of just need a friend, then you can reach out to me and I will try my best to respond. I'm always available, but I might need this week to recover. So usually I've been putting like updates on my videos like, oh yeah, if anyone would like to book a reading. And so that's still available, but just know if you do book a reading with me, it might take a while for me to get to, depending on how this recovery process goes. If I can get through this in the next day or two, then I can really get right back on it. But if not, I don't know how long it will take to get this stuff out of my system. But I will be working very hard on recovery. Since I slept all day, that's why I'm up right now at 2 a.m. I plan on doing these horoscope readings, and I want to do like a pick a card and like a twin flame check-in, but it might have to wait. Some messages right now for twin flame journey, I'd say we're all doing really well. Keep the faith and just believe in it, even if things don't look how they appear to be. If I said that right. Basically, if you're not in communication, or if things feel like there was progress going before and now there's not, I'm just guided to let you guys know that's probably an illusion, that the journey is going strong. There is just a lot that you're going through, and so therefore there must be a lot that your twin flame is going through. I want to say, if you feel guided to reach out, go for it. But whatever you end up doing, everything will work out just fine. Mercury retrograde is a time of a lot of miscommunications, so just kind of be wary of that. As an example of how like you can just do what you want, like I was aware of this, but I don't know, I still wanted to talk to my twin flame. But yeah, be careful about your expectations and whatnot. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty good at at doing whatever I want and feeling okay with whatever the outcome is. So I do feel this is a good time to spread the love and support, but if communicating with your twin flame and not hearing back from them might hurt you, my suggestion is to show your support energetically and wish them a lot of love and light and like wish the best for them for now. But if you're kind of like me and you really like to spread those messages in the physical world, just like you do spiritually, and it's like not really a big bother for you regarding like hearing back, I think it's nice to check in on people and say whatever's going on in your life or like wish them well. I think the last thing I messaged about was just like my day or something. And I sent like a little video of me like eating the first bite of the day, which now I can't really go back to teriyaki for now. I really need to get in order my food. So I'm gonna be eating like blueberries and strawberries, but my doctor told me to just stick to like soups and liquids, and I think jiao is okay because the rice is really mushy. But yeah, so that's some information I would say is about like the twin flame right now. Career, I think now is a good time to take action on things. If you have any ideas for like a business, or if you're thinking if you should work more or less, just follow your own intuition with that. I think working right now is a pretty good energy to be in. It might help you and me and all of us push through whatever difficulties we're going through. And so if you have physical ailments, definitely put that first. And once you're in a place where you can kind of handle a little bit of work, you know, kind of like put yourself out there a bit. But I would say definitely don't push it too hard if you're not feeling guided to push through something. My stomach is like, meh, but I was prescribed Vicodin luckily, so I'm able to get through the pain right now, and I do feel guided to at least do some of the horoscope videos. And then my final message is to let you guys know that they might be a lot shorter and more brief than usual, and it's just because I want to get through them all. But I'll make up for it with next week's videos, which will be a little bit more in depth hopefully. So yeah, thank you all for being patient. I love you all so much. I'm sending love and light. And I hope Mercury retrograde is treating you well and that you all get through it too. I believe in you guys. I know we're all going to get through this difficult situation, if you guys are going through a difficult situation, and everything's going to work out. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and start up the horoscope readings now. So, bye guys.